He spent his last $5 on a stranger's meal, unaware that the stranger was about to change his life forever. Elias lived in a shelter, but if you saw him on the street, you'd think he was the luckiest man alive. He spent his morning sweeping the sidewalk in front of a local bakery, not because they paid him, but because he liked the smell of fresh bread and the smiles of the customers. One freezing Tuesday, a man in a sharp suit stood outside the bakery, frantically checking his pockets. He looked panicked, embarrassed, and completely out of options. He'd lost his wallet, and his car was about to be towed for an unpaid meter. Without a second thought, Elias reached into his worn-out shoe and pulled out a crumpled $5 bill. It was his entire budget for the week. He handed it over and said, "Here, friend. Sounds like your day needs a win more than mine does." The man looked at the money, then at Elias's thin jacket, and tried to refuse. But Elias just winked and said, "Don't worry. The universe always finds a way to balance the books." 2 days later, a black limousine pulled up to the sidewalk where Elias was sweeping. The man in the suit stepped out. But he wasn't alone. He was flanked by lawyers and a camera crew. "Elias," the man said, his voice thick with emotion. "My name is David Miller. That $5 kept me from missing the most important board meeting of my life. I'm the CEO of a tech firm, and I've been looking for someone with your integrity to run our new community foundation." He didn't just give Elias a job. He handed him the keys to a fully furnished apartment and a salary that meant Elias would never have to sleep in a shelter again. Elias just looked at the broom in his hand and smiled. It turns out, when you give the world your last $5 and the universe pays you back.